And we are live, man. What's up, everybody, man? I'm SkipgoesHARD. Y'all know what it is, man. The most underrated, never duplicated, funniest sneaker YouTuber in the game. Facts, man. And I got my homeboy right here, man. We got the one and the only. He got kicks in this bitch, man. Let's go ahead and clap it up, man. He got kicks, bro. Hey, how are you doing today, man? Shit, what's going down?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Early morning, man. It was I had to do inventory this morning, so got off a little early. So that was definitely dope. But been up since 4:45 in the morning. So I'm not.
Shit. Hard with your hard working ass, man. Get it, man. Shit.
That paper somehow, bro.
Hey, man, you damn right, bro, man. So, man, you know what it is, man. Like I said, man, he got kicks, man. And first off, I want to say, man, thank you for lending your time to come on my little puss-sad channel, man, and do this interview, bro. I greatly appreciate it, man. Real talk.
Hey, you're one of the bros that you're looking at, bro. That's how it is, man. Anything that you want to do, anything you ask of me, I'm always gonna do it because we hit it off in Dallas, which is coming up, man. That's whenever we met. It's coming up on a year ago to in June 30th.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's crazy how like fast time flies and everything. But definitely, I mean, anytime you want me to come on, man, I'm definitely down.
Hey, man, real talk, bro. I appreciate it, man, because I've had some people who you know what I mean, like they'll say like, yeah, man, shit, man, we do the interview, bro, man, put me down, bro, like they'll say bro like 1,000 times and shit. That's how it is. Say bro 1,000,000 times, and then when it comes down to it, motherfuckers are ghost. But but you still active. Like I'm hitting you up and shit on I'm hitting you up on other avenues, but you still active on these other avenues. But I don't know, this is weird, but you know what, hey man, look, you real looking ass, man. Shit, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate that, man.
you one of the bros, man. You one of the bros, man. It's been love since day one. I mean, you supported me since really I started it. And
yeah, man. Like I said, like we go back, not like way back, but as far as like sneaker YouTube type shit, man. Yeah, man. We go back. Like I know you.
Exactly. Like I mean, you know my real name. Like
Mm-hmm.
which I mean, I guess if you watch my channel, a lot of people know it, but like
Yeah.
you know personally. So I mean, it's a different vibe.
Exactly, bro, man. Well, shit, man. Let's get into it, man. Looking at us, bro. So, my first question. Every time I do a little puss-at interview, man, I ask the first question, bro. What is something people always assume about He Got Kicks, bro? The ones that think they know, but they have no idea, man. He's assuming as people. What do people assume about you that you know of?
Man, that I'm country as hell because I live in Kentucky.
Yeah.
It's all the time, man. And yes, I have a country accent because I have lived in this country ass state for too long. But
That's contrast.
Hey, it is what it is. But now, like, and it's weird because now I live in Louisville, and everybody's like, man, you got a country accent. I'm like, man, damn. I was like, I really do. And but I come from Natchez, Mississippi, and there it's kind of country, but
Yeah.
you have like that southern drawl. I lost all that, so now like I'm just country as hell. It seemed like.
Word. You know what I mean? Because I know I have a homeboy who's from Louisville. You know what I mean? And it's actually like some people who don't know, they'll probably say like Louisville. You know what I mean? I'm used to people saying Louisville, like it's Louisville. You know what I mean?
If you say Louisville, we'll correct you really quick, especially.
Yeah. They be like, "Mother, you are not from around here. You say Louisville, Louisville."
You have an accent if you say Louisville or Louisville.
Yeah.
We'll say, no, can't do that. I love the city, man. I love this city. Like, it's by far been the best move I've done for like my life, not only my YouTube channel, but for life in general. Like, it's
damn, man. So how long have you been in Louisville?
I have been in Louisville since March 6th of 2019. So a year and some months.
Okay.
And I mean, it's been, like I said, it's been nothing but short of a blessing. Like everything that's happened to me, I couldn't, I couldn't have asked for, better circumstances, to bring me up here. Like, I love my job. Job loves me. So it's been quite fun. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. That's what it's all about. So you said you're from Natchez, Mississippi?
Yep.
Okay, so pretty much you were living in Natchez, and then that's when you moved from Natchez to Louisville, correct?
No.
Oh.
I lived in Natchez all the way up until 8th grade,
Mm-hmm.
and moved literally that summer going into freshman year of high school, which, for anybody is tough. I mean, going from having all these friends that you're used to seeing every day to then moving completely different place and going into high school, which for anybody is a tough adjustment, high school in general.
Yeah.
But moving, 10 hours away is definitely a little different, but I adjusted and just dealt with it. It seemed like.
Hey man, it's like one of those, man, you gotta roll with that shit. You gotta make the best of it, pretty much.
Yeah, it started, like I said, like my dad moved me because, it started getting kind of, bad back home. And, he didn't want me to go down a route that I was going. So he just moved me. And because, I was an athlete, I'm not going to, brag on myself or nothing, but like I was talented. And, he was like, I don't want you to throw that away. So we moved back up here because I'm the only one in my family not from Kentucky. So this is where the whole family's from. So he was just like, we're going to move back. Well,
Gotcha.
all right. Whatever Pop say.
Gotcha, man. You play like any kind of like sports and shit. Didn't you post a picture of like you like track and field or something like that?
Yeah, I did. I was an All-American high jumper in my senior year of high school. Went and I had a lot of scholarship offers, but I also played college basketball as well.
Yeah.
For a year and a half. So, I did a little something. I used to,
so you on the hoop side of the game, like you really that dude and shit.
I used to be. I used to have. When I say I used to be able to jump out to gym, I used to be able to jump out to gym.
Bruh. This shit is interesting, man.
Yeah,
That's why, man. That's why, like, I love doing interviews, man. Because like on the outside looking in, we see you as Hegotkicks, like, dude, sneaker YouTuber. You know what I mean? No more, no less, sneaker YouTuber. That's like a lot of people usually see us as we're sneaker YouTubers. No more, no less. But you said like you had scholarships and shit, high jump, basketball, hooping. Got them ups and them bunnies, as they say.
Scholarship offer going into my junior year, my first D1 offer, and it was University of Nebraska. And and it definitely was different, and that kind of changed me a little bit. I went from being like a shy kid to then kind of being like kind of cocky, and I didn't really like the person I was becoming being cocky because I liked being the humble person.
Yeah.
And me, like I'm super like down to earth, super down, like humble, but like
yeah.
And like that's the thing, like that's how I got my name with college basketball though. Like my Hegotkicks, that's how I got that. Like I've had that since then. And it's kind of crazy because like when I played with one of my brothers, my older brother, and we were playing a game and he knew one of the players on the other team, and I always had on new pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter. It was always a different pair too. It wasn't the same pair. Like I just went and cleaned it. No, it's just a different pair. And he was like, he said, "Bro, your brother always wearing new shoes, man. He got kicks." I was like, "Ooh." I was like,
it's like,
ding. I was like, that's kind of gay. Like it kind of like actually is. So I was like, man, I'm gonna take that. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
I was like, appreciate that.
Yeah, man. That's badass, bro. Shit, man. I like how that kind of like turned in. I mean, the funny thing about it is like that wasn't one of my questions and shit like that. But I'm glad you actually said it. Like you gave that up right there, man. For the people who were wondering, like how did you? Cause, there's probably gonna be like somebody in the chat is gonna be like, how'd you come up with the name Hegotkicks? So you pretty much said it. So if anybody asks you, that means they ass came in later on in the interview. Looking at
they weren't here,
man. What's So man, what is a typical day, bro, for you outside of quarantine, man? Like, man, like, what do you do?
Okay, so as some people may know, if you watch my channel, you know I am a store manager with Hibbett Sports.
Word.
I run a store here in Louisville, Kentucky. So a normal day for me starts usually at 7:30 in the morning when I'm waking up, getting up to go to work, get dressed, everything. So I start from 7:30, and I get home at about, if it's a normal day, I get home 5:30, 6, something like that. Come home, shower, eat, shoot a video, go to the mall, do a vlog, something like that, and try to get home around about the time the mall closes or whatever. Because whenever I vlog, I'm ripping and running and trying to go to different places, because I want to actually make it, seem like it's like I make my life seem more exciting than it is when I'm out.
Yeah.
And then I come home, play Call of Duty from whenever I get home to 11, 12 o'clock at night. Then I edit the video, which should come first, but Call of Duty has come first here recently. But the editing should come first, but then I get the editing done and I get everything uploaded by about 1 or 2 in the morning, and
Damn.
go to bed and wake up all over again.
Damn. So you pretty much, like you said, you got your days start pretty early,
Mm-hmm.
and then they end late.
Not military early. Not military. I'm not like you. And
Oh yeah, we be up there at 3, 4 in the morning, looking goofy as shit for no reason. It's up. It's okay. What do we do next? Type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, dumb as hell doing that shit.
Crazy, bro. But shit, man. So man, it seems like, like I said, bro, like I love like like the assumed questions, and I ask people like what they do. You know what I mean? Because like you said, bro, like you store manager of the spot, so you get up early, go to work. You know what I mean? You take care of that, and then you do everything else. You got your late nights. You see, you got to get your Call of Duty in, and then you got to get your editing in, man. How long does it take for you like to edit your videos? Like, let's say like if you average.
If it's like a video on a release day when I get off late and I have to rush and go to the mall and pick up my pair and stuff like that, if it's one of those days and I want to get it out quick, I can get a video done in 30 minutes, just rush through it. I'll have some mess ups, but it is what it is. But normally it's about an hour on average.
Oh, okay. Because I realize, like some people like really take their when it comes to the videos and they're editing. Like me, like if I'm shooting the video, it all depends. Like if I'm gonna do like, let's say like upcoming releases, that might take a lot of time because I'm getting these pictures, and then the way I'm cutting the video, I'm gonna get these pictures, and then I'm gonna like make videos out of them, and then do that. You know what I mean? So that might take like a little bit, but as far as like a regular video, I don't know. Like I always admire like people who really, when they do their editing, it's like a like some people do like 30 minutes, hour and a half, and stuff like that. But
I'm one of those that put a crazy amount of time in it.
Yeah.
I know the stuff I want to go do, like Call of Duty be calling my name.
Yeah. Shit, yeah, man. How and when did your love for shoes start?
I kind of grew into it, honestly. Like I've always been around sneakers, and I always loved sneakers. Couldn't always afford it, and I remember the first shoe was 2004, the Cool Grey 4s, and I asked my dad. I was like, "Hey, can I get these?" And he was like, "No, we can't afford these right now." Mm-hmm. So that moment, I was 9, and I was always like, "Man," because I had friends that they always had nice shoes on. They weren't that much better off than we were, but they always did. And of course, my dad took care of the bills. He, when I talk about my dad, like I couldn't ask for a better father than anything. Like he always made sure I never did without. He would go without to make sure I didn't. And it's he did all that on his own. My mom wasn't in the picture, so like he did all that. And so when he told me that, I was like, man, I said, when I get older, I was like, and I make my own money, because I used to always say I was going to the NBA.
Yeah.
I said, when I go to the NBA, I said, any shoe I want, I don't care what it is, I'm going to buy. And it was that's kind of what happened. And I loved them ever since. And I got my first pair was the military blue fours the next year. And
Yeah, okay.
hey, and that one right there set it off. And that's why I always, where is it at? It's somewhere back here, but that's why I always have to have a pair of these, because it honestly, it's just sentimental to me is to have one of these, just because of what I did in my childhood and what it means to me. Although it isn't the 05 pair.
Damn, man. So pretty much, I like how you brought up the cool gray fours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And you brought up the military blue fours. And I know you from pretty much having like fours. Like fours is your shit. Like you're the four guy, correct?
That is correct. I have been dubbed the Air Jordan 4 king of sneaker
Oh
YouTube.
shit! Okay.
So that's just what it is, and that's what and I love fours. And to me, now there's no better shoe than the white cement Air Jordan 4. To me, that's just it just has so much sentimental value to me. That's a pair.
Yeah.
And by the way, anybody, if you have a size 10, I don't care if it's worn or anything, let me know, because I need to buy a size 10, 10 and a half. Because this one I cannot wear until a very, very special day at least. So I need one that I need to wear, because it sucks having this pair. Man, I can't wear it yet.
Yeah, bro. And like I said, like when it comes to like sneakerheads in general, man, I say we all have like that one, like the one shoe that, like you said, like it's for you. It's the fours, the military blue fours. You know what I mean? For me, it's the red and white 13s. I don't like using like nicknames and shit, because when I was growing up, it wasn't like a Chicago 13 or Cherry 13, bro. They were red and white. They were the red and white 13s. So for me, like the red and white 13 is like the shoe. Each time that motherfucker will come out, I will get it, and it'll just sit.
Exactly. People like kind of don't know, but I guess I hate to say it because this might age you a little bit. Whenever you were, really started buying Jordan when they first started coming out, it wasn't the Air Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just the new Jordans. Like there wasn't like a number. It was just the new Jordans are out.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of funny until they started retroing them, and then that was it.
Shit, man, that shit real talk, bro. Man, so you saying that, you know what I mean? Start off, you wanted the cool gray fours, and then you end up getting the military blue fours. And you said that, you know what I mean, you was on the ball inside of the game, you know what I mean, sports and shit like that. He got kicks. He was known because, he had kicks and shit like that, man. So why did you start a YouTube channel? When did that come into play?
All right, so I had 5 friends that I was with almost every day, and I've been doing this, getting sneakers early. I've been buying sneakers. Like, I've had hella sneakers before I ever started YouTube. And now, like, of course, it's gotten out of hand and ridiculous, and I have sneakers in different spots. But I had 5 friends they said, we will each give you $50 a piece if you just do one video. And I was like, just one? I was like, all I gotta do is throw one up. They was like, just throw one up. Create a channel. So I did, went with the nickname I've had forever, threw up a video. I got some subs and I got some views, and I was like, I was like, I don't know how. Because literally, I didn't even show a sneaker, didn't do anything. And all you could see was the boxes in the background. And it was terrible quality. It was on my phone. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just funny that that's how it started. And they gave me $50 a piece, and now I was like, man, I can really make this happen, make this work. And here we are.
So pretty much you started your, I guess I could say, like, your sneaker YouTube career, in a way. So you pretty much started that off a bet, looking at us.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shit. I think you are the first one, because you know what I mean, like I said, me doing these interviews and talking to a lot of people, the usual answer you'll hear is, oh yeah, you know what I mean, like, I used to watch so and that inspired me, you know what I mean? Like, people usually have that story, but you was like, hey man, shit, man, my homies was like, hey, look, hey, we give you $50, you do a channel, just do it. You was like, fuck it, hey, bet. Got
Hey,
your little phone and
yeah.
just did it.
My thing is too, like, I did watch people, and I mean, I used to always just think, oh, I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I could be behind the camera because, like, I couldn't do interviews or anything for basketball or track. Like, I couldn't. I didn't want to be in front of the camera or anything. But then I think working for Finish Line forever, that's where I started working with shoes.
Yeah.
I think being in the public, talking to people all the time, because I had to go up to just random people and introduce myself and talk to them and everything. So I think that helped out a lot. Kind of got me out of my shell a little bit.
Yeah, that definitely will. You know what I mean? Because that is like pretty much when you just have to like you said, like have to talk to somebody, like especially like if you're working at a job like that. You know what I mean? Like you got to approach the customer and ask them how they're doing or do they need help with anything and shit like that. So that pretty much, hey man, this is some good background shit right here. Now, like I said, I didn't know that you said you started with Finish Line.
Yep, started with Finish Line.
And then you with Hibbets now, correct?
Yep, I've been with Hibbett for 4 years, I think.
4 years, man. Yeah, bro. Shit. What do you think is like the best part of having a YouTube channel?
The best part,
Yeah.
I think
If
going to events and meeting, like, not gonna say fans, but subscribers, and actually getting to meet them, the people that have been commenting on your videos and watching your videos. It's just kind of it's just amazing to me that people watch my videos, like, and I just want to meet them, talk to them, because I feel like they are really supportive of my channel. Watch it, comment, like. I owe you my time to speak to you and stop what I'm doing and talk for at least 5-10 minutes. Like, I owe that to you, and I think that's definitely the coolest part. But also, creating relationships like with you and Jumperman Chris, like me and him are best friends. It's definitely, I've created so many brotherhoods and friendships that I wouldn't have without it. So that's been my biggest blessing out of all of it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially like within like the sneaker community, how what I mean, like meeting people and they either will have similar stories or pretty much share that same passion of sneakers. You know what I mean? This is when to chill and just get your sneaks and just talk about just sneakers shit. You know what I mean? It's like when I say like the sneaker community, man, it's like a really like in a way, a very, very tight knit group. You know what I mean? Because it's like we all have the same shit in common. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
shit, we like a little pussy ass sneakers, man. It's like you can't beat that. You know what I mean? Especially when you get the chance to meet people who are cool, down to earth, funny, etc. You know what I mean? Like you can't beat that, and that's why I'm kind of glad you said that. And that was a good ass answer because you know what I mean? Like you said, like going to sneaker cons, that's where you get to see the people who you watch, the people who watch you, and pretty much just meet. You know what I mean? You can't beat that shit, man.
It's, like I said, it's definitely just a blessing. Like, all of this is a blessing that like, I never expected this to happen, and it was just out of the blue, that because I know some people that are like, wow, like I've been doing this forever, and now like somehow, like, of course me getting early shoes helps a lot, but it's just I never expected this out of any of this. Honestly, I just expected. I started out with wanting to just share my love of sneakers with the world, and I didn't care who watched it. And I'm just like, wow, now it's bigger. Wow.
Yeah, man. That shit, like I said, man, it's like you said, it is a blessing, man. Like, because I mean, like I said, like, and I try to tell people, man, like if you're gonna get into this puss ass sneaker YouTube game, man, pretty much like first of all, you need to have fun with it. You need to relax, be yourself, and try to have fun. You know what I mean? Like, don't come into this shit just because you see the bigger names out there and you see what they have on their feet all the time and you see the clothes that they wear. Don't just think that your brand new ass is going to come into it, drop a video, go to sleep, wake up, and you have like 100K subs. No, it does not work like that. In the sneaker game, it doesn't. Like, if you up and coming artists and shit, and you drop a video and some shit fire, you go to sleep, you wake up, you be like, damn, I blew up overnight. They call that overnight success. But when it comes to the sneaker game, don't just drop some raggedy ass little video and go to sleep and be like, oh damn, I'm gonna be like so and so. No, you're not. You're not.
Nope.
So cut it out.
I will tell you though, like all it takes though, and I realized this quick because I had one video that blew up.
Yeah.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one to really like blow, and you might make it. And you know, I always tell people like, man, you know, is YouTube money worth it? Is that why I should start a channel? This and that. I'm like, first of all, I said, if you're going to start something just based off the money, you're doing it for the wrong reason. That means you don't really enjoy it. Love it. I see too many people get in front of a camera and they're uncomfortable as fuck. And I'm like, oh God. I'm like, it's end bad. But, you know, I just tell people, man, if you're going to start something, do it for the right reasons. Don't like money isn't everything.
Yeah. And that you damn right. It is a fact. I mean, like it helps. And like we all like our money, but at least, you know what I mean? Like have a passion, have a love for it. You know what I mean? And when you're doing something and you actually like, anybody can have any kind of job in the world, man, any kind of profession. But like, if you have that love for it, man, shit. Like nothing can tell you anything. You're like, man, yeah, you might think what I do is whatever, but I love this, and you know what I mean. So, man, you know what it is, man. Shit. So does working? So you say you work at Hibbets, man. You said, are you the store manager?
Yes, I'm the store.
Shit, head man on campus looking at it. So does working at Hibbets have its perks? Which I figure. I mean, it should. Shit. Do you think it helps your channel? Oh shit.
Well, see, I think it's really dope what we do because even like employees, we have to put in for the raffle as well, just like everybody else. So we have the same chances. So it makes it really an even playing field for everybody. So I think that's what it is. That's what I really love about it because, you know, hey, I don't see the same people every Saturday or Wednesday, tomorrow, for whatever reason. And, you know, I don't see the same people. But, you know, something is happening. I just signed something. So something will be happening that with Hibbet that will be really helping my channel out a lot. So
shit. Okay.
So, you know, not going to announce exactly what it is, but people can probably guess. But yeah, I mean, I think that's going to help out a lot. And I really love helping the company grow in itself and shouting them out and stuff that we do. And especially, you know, it's just such a great company to work for, honestly. Like, and I'm just kind of blessed. But I mean, I still get like sneakers from other places, though.
Yeah.
I don't just specifically shop at Hibbets. So, so again, I don't always win the raffle, but if it's at Champs, you know, if it's at Champs, Foot Locker, anything like that, I usually win. So
yeah,
it makes me be able to get a pickup vlog because most of the time I'm working at for releases, so I have to go there. A pickup vlog for me. Hey, you guys, he got kicked. I'm in the store right now, buying my shoes, and I just leave.
Yeah,
that would be too, you know, entertaining. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Because I mean, I started that series release recap. I pretty much got the okay to do. Really, I can really do whatever I want with mention Hibbet in whatever video I want. So it's pretty dope.
Word, man. This is one of those things where, especially like you said, if you got the okay, bruh, it's like everything happens for a reason. So pretty much you being at work, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like working at a shoe store, shoes usually come in. It all depends, maybe a couple of weeks to maybe latest of the month. It all depends. So do you usually like, can you like do like a video on them, like on the early look side of the game? Or they're like, no.
You know, I've never asked.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've never really even thought about that, honestly. Because I've never I don't know. I guess because I look at it as this is okay. This is my full-time job, so I just like I never really even asked or looked at it that way.
Yeah.
I probably should.
I mean, well, shit. If you at work, bro, because I mean, like I know like a lot of people who like like work at shoe stores and shit like that. So when I come in, and I always tell people in my videos, man, like build some type of relationship, with the people. Like you go to these stores and you shop there damn near every weekend and shit like that. Get to meet the employees, talk to them, say hi, shake some hands, dap some people up. You know what I mean? And be yourself to the point where when they see you coming in, they be like, hey, bro, hey, we got the so-and-sos, bro. You want to see them? And then, of course, you be like, hell yeah, I want to see them. They tip their ass to the back, and they come out with that damn box and shit and be like, man, check it out, look. And then you can be like, oh, shit, and blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? So that's why I always tell, like, it's always important, man, like, as far as sneaker stores.
I literally can be in different back room.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like I can go to my friend's finish line. He's like, just come on back. My friend's champs, bro, you're good. Just come back here. I'm like, all right.
Hell yeah, bro. That's been good. Dog, man.
Kind of fun.
Man, you lucky as shit, man. I need to get them on that. Because usually like when I go to these shoe stores and shit, I mean they know me and shit, and they'll be like, yeah, man, come on, they're like, you want to see something? Like, hell yeah, man, shit, bring them shits out, because I got a chance to see the Concord on the top, bread on the bottoms, and the women's Concords like in person. I got a chance to see them yesterday, and yeah, man, they look. I mean, I like them, bro. Concord on top, bread. I don't know the official name. I just say Concord on the top, bread on the bottom. I like those. Do you like them?
I do. I said Concord bread.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's a question for you. Do you think that whenever you come into the store, like, man, here comes this weird motherfucker with the red gloves again?
Probably. maybe early on when they really didn't know who I was. You know what I mean? Because I'll say what's up, and this I guess back in the early days where the mall vlog was really, really popping. You know what I mean? Like I go in the store, put my little pussy gloves on, give my little phone and be like, what's up, everybody, man? Skip goes hard the most, blah, 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 the best and all that shit, man. And we got a la 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 right here. And I'm sure, like, sometimes, like, when I'm doing a video, there'll be, like, some people be like, what the hell is he doing? What is he? And I know people always think, like, why is he wearing them damn gloves? Is there something wrong with his hands? Does he have hands and shit like that? And I'm like, yeah, I got hands. But sometimes I'll be like, nah. Sometimes I say, I don't have any hands. I don't have hands. This shit is bionic.
You have a phone? Imagine carrying this big motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I can't. Bruh, I'll be on this shit, man. I'll be right this. Well, this is when I used to have my OtterBox on. I'll be like, yeah, man, so the shit and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? But I give it up to you guys. Y'all carrying that motherfucking, y'all shit look like this stool right here. All this damn equipment and shit. Yeah, so this is the so-so, man. Heavy-ass cameras and shit.
Hey, like, damn. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he be having muscle fair like a bitch, man. Be strong ass arms and shit holding heavy ass cameras.
And like everybody be looking like, what the fuck is he fucking doing?
Yeah. Man, bro. So you mentioned SneakerCon, you know what I mean? Like I guess like where you get the chance to meet the people who, watch your videos, man, the subscribers and stuff like that, man. And one thing I thought about is well actually shout out to the homie, let me see, what was it? No, I think, shout out to the homie Ted, because he came up with one of these questions. I'm trying to remember which one it was. But how did you get selected? Because there are a certain few sneaker YouTubers who get selected for be on the SneakerCon panels. You know what I mean? They get on stage and talk about whatever they talk about. How did you get selected for that?
I was just asked, like, because I know Chris and AJ, so probably Chris had something to do with it, honestly, probably. But I know Chris really well, and AJ was following him, and then because this is whenever AJ was doing all the panels and hosting, and he just hit me up and said, "Hey, are you going to Dallas?" I said, "Yes," and he said, "Do you want to be on the panel?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, it's cool."
Hell yeah!
And I was like, "All right," and That's pretty much just how it went. I was like, that's dope. I was like, I didn't expect it. The first time I was ever on a panel though was SneakerCon Atlanta. I had just hit 1,000 subs, and one-legged lister had me on stage, so it was pretty cool.
That's what's up, man. Shout out, man. Shout out to AJ, man. Shout out to One Leg Lister, bro. Because I remember, like, the first time I met him, it was at SneakerCon Dallas, 2017, I believe. And it's crazy, like when you first, like, when you meet people in person, when you're so used to, like, seeing them on the screen and shit like that, and when you meet people in person, you get to be like, damn, I didn't know you were tall, or damn, I didn't know you were that short, or damn, I didn't know, like, blah blah blah. You really see people, you know what I mean? And I remember, I was like, damn, is that? Oh shit, that's One Leg Lister right there. He was like one of the first people I remember, him and African Caesar, when I was like, oh shit, like I'm actually seeing these people in person, bro. This shit was crazy, man.
Yeah, Dan was like, I'm expecting.
But he's man, that's the man, bro, man. That's my homie right there. That's my bro. Real talk, man. But I love Dan. Let me see. Man, it's like SneakerCon, like when you really think of a SneakerCon, man, like you can really like use it to your advantage. You know what I mean? Like especially if you're going there. And the main thing I like about it is that you can like it's good networking. You know what I mean? Like I know you're there, you can see the people, see the homies and shit like that, but you can like meet people, get some things started. You know what I mean? That's what I like about it. Do you agree?
Yeah, it's all connections. Like it literally. That's how I've gotten some of my sponsors is just from SneakerCon and going up talking to them. Like with my Soul Premise sponsorship, like Lil Ash went up and talked to him. I bought a bag.
Yeah.
And he's like, you do YouTube too, right? He said, you're friends with Chris. I was like, yeah. He was like, let's work together. I was like, I'm down.
Too easy. You know what I mean? It's like one of those things that kind of like just falls into your lap. You know what I mean? And it's like either you take it or leave it. I'm gonna take it. Shit.
It's and you have to know how to talk to people. You just can't be a dick either.
Yeah. Yeah, so man, so when you I said so like, get in on the sneaker like the sneaker panels and stuff like that, is it like do they pay for anything or like reimburse you or anything? Like is it like one of those, hey man, come on out, we got a room for you, or we got this stuff like that? Like how does that really work? Or it's just, hey, come on stage with us?
Just come on stage with us. Every single time I ever went to, I paid my way.
Okay. I've always thought about that. I thought about like, damn man, that's pretty neat how, you know what I mean? Like, cause I always and I think some people would assume, there goes that big A word, assume that, hey man, we got these guys on the panel and shit. It's a sneaker con, they're on this damn panel. I bet they get their ass flown out here and shit and get fed and shit and all that. But it's not really like that. It's just pretty much, hey, certain few. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's badass shit.
Yeah, that's how you know you really made it.
You said what again?
That's how you know you really made it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. When it gets to that, when they're like, hey, don't worry about anything, we fly you out, feed you and shit, give you a little massage, all that shit, man. Just be you, come on stage and talk shoes. That's all you can do. That's all you're supposed to do, or that's all we want you to do. Bet I'm in it. I would love that shit, man. Shit, kiss my ass. I love it. Man, I love that shit.
I would too.
Who knows? One day, looking at. Let me see. Do you think SneakerCon could benefit from paying sneaker YouTubers? Because you think, you know what I mean? You got some sneaker YouTubers, some sneaker influencers who show up to these events, you know what I mean? And the ones who have like big followings, when this big influencer, big sneaker YouTuber is like, hey everybody, man, I'm gonna be at the so-and-so city at the blah 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 shit. I want y'all to come on. And if they have that big following, people on the outside could be like, hey, so-and-so is gonna be at this following. He has a big, I'm tripping. So-and-so is gonna be at this event. They have a big following, and I know they're gonna bring at least 100, 200, 300, 500. So I'm thinking, you know what I mean? You think they should? Do you think SneakerCon could benefit from paying sneaker YouTubers?
I think it could, but honestly, it's the only sneaker event that really has the pull and that it doesn't have to, because it is SneakerCon, and we do go to the event and make videos, and I don't care who you are, your SneakerCon video is going to do pretty decent. So you're going to make some money back off of it. So they could, but they don't really have to. They're kind of established.
Yeah.
And, which is dope. And I mean, you know, whenever they fly certain people out and everything, like, I'd take that. I'd go for free. I'm fine with that. That's like, it's technically, it's kind of like you're paying me $1,000 just to go almost, but it's not going to.
Yeah. Man, shit, bro. What is your take? What is your take on resellers?
They don't bother me. I don't really care. Like, you got to make money somehow, and if that's, you know, how you do it, that's just how you do it. I mean, hell, I get early pairs and I get sneakers from resellers all the time, so it don't bother me. I could care less. You do. I worry about what I do. I worry about myself because I can control what I can do. I can't control anybody else, so I don't really. You do you. I'm gonna do me. And if our paths cross and you have a sneaker that I want, well, then I'll just have to pay that price. And I'm not one of those people like haggle over price either. Like, your price is your price. I'm not gonna be upset because oh, he's overstock X. Well, that's what he is. That's his price.
Yeah. I'm like the same way. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes to like, I mean, I think me personally, I don't have any bad blood with sneaker. I mean, I don't say sneaker YouTubers. I'm like, any bad blood with resellers because I've never been wrong. I mean, there has been like no reseller that caught me slipping, or the fact that they ended up getting one of my shoes. I mean, getting a shoe that I wanted, and then I had to damn near pay an arm and a leg for. You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people, like, I go to the big building with all the stores in it, and I get that receipt. And if I hit on the shoe, hey, the sneaker goddesses was like, Skip, you black ass, it wasn't meant for you this time. Try again. That's how I am. I've never been the one to be like, hey, man, I really need this shoe, bro. Like, shit, I'll give you my goddamn heart if it need be. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious to me. You know what I mean? As far as like resellers, I don't. I mean, you got some people out here who hate resellers. Like their thing is, I gotta destroy resellers. Why?
Yeah, legitimately.
Yeah.
Like, reseller, who cares? Like, you don't have to buy from him. You don't have to deal with that person. Really, you don't ever have to talk to that person if you don't want to.
Exactly. And like I tell people, resellers, they present an opportunity for you. Like, look, man, I got this shoe. Now, this shoe may or may not sell out. You know what I mean? But usually with a reseller, they always, and it makes sense for them to say, hey, this shoe's gonna sell out. This shoe's gonna sell out. This shoe's gonna sell out. I mean, it makes sense for the reseller to do that, because no smart reseller is gonna be like, hey, this shoe right here, I'm selling it 200 over at retail. Now, I know this motherfucker's not gonna sell out. Between me and you, it's not. But hey, you want to buy it? That'll be you be a fucking idiot to do that. You know what I mean? So usually a reseller will be like, hey, this shoe, it's gonna be limited. Do you want to? And it's either a yes or no. If you don't, move on. If you do, shit, hey, go ahead and let me hit your ass over the head real quick. Pow, there you go. Thank you. I mean, that's what I think.
That's like when I bought those in Tampa. I paid $650 for them. Like, I bought it from a reseller. I mean, that's a lot of these sneakers I wouldn't have if it wasn't for resellers. So I mean, I don't, I just don't. That doesn't bother me. Like, now I don't like it whenever like resellers and stuff like sell like fakes and don't correct the problem. I don't like that. But oh well.
Okay. Now that, like, when it comes to that, that's when this beloved sneaker community should be like, get these motherfuckers out. You know what I mean? The ones who are reselling and the shoes are ended up being fake. That's always the shitty thing when somebody gets their hands on fake shoes and, you know what I mean, reselling. That's always a bad thing. But I feel you.
I see it in Facebook groups all the time. I'm like, man, y'all really are like buying a bunch of shoes from Facebook groups. I would not like trust. I bought one shoe from a Facebook group, and it is a shoe that would be hard to fake, but I mean, it still probably has fakes. But the Korea press, though, like I was just like, I can trust this person because actually know who this person is. So
Yeah, exactly, man. So do you think would you ever do YouTube full time? Like, would you ever be like, you know what? It's been a fun run, working for Hibbets, but I think I'm gonna take my talents to doing YouTube full time. Have you ever thought about that, or would you ever consider that?
used to really think about it a whole lot because I was just like, wow, like it was kind of overwhelming. Like, because when I first took over the store, like like the last store manager don't like to talk shit about people, but
Mm-hmm.
he kind of ran it in the ground, and I had to build it back up. And I was like, wow, like this is a lot more work than I was really prepared for. And and I was just like, fuck. I was like, but now, like everything that I've done with Hibbet, everything that I do, I have a potential another career opportunity with Hibbet.
Yeah,
So that would be dope if I end up getting that position. I'm a finalist, so we'll see.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I just don't see myself really going anywhere because of how loyal they've been to me, really, and how like the relationship that I have with my boss and his boss, and even from my LPs to everything. Like I have such great relationships that now I'm just like, now if I did enough to make more money than I was doing that, and it just made sense because I'd be
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I'm doing part time, but I'm making this. Unless I did it full time, I could make this. Like if it only made sense, I would. Like if it only was like, because I mean, I think that's everybody's dream, not to fucking clock in. That would be great, but I honestly like I just love what I've done. I love what I've achieved,
Yeah.
and we'll see where it goes.
Hey, man. Hell yeah, man. And I figured because the way you sound, you feel like you were pretty much like, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Like where you're at in your career, your actual career, working career is like you are in a position that it'll behoove you, or army as word, it'll behoove you to pretty much stay where you're at and keep doing great things with
Yep.
pivots. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean? Especially if you got the good relationship with the people who you name. It makes perfect sense to be like, hey, look, these people see what I've done, especially you being a store manager, bringing a store that was ass all the way up to where it's at now. It makes sense. Like where you're at, like, hey, look, this is where I'm gonna be. And like you said, you got some other something pretty neat that you haven't really that you touched on a little bit, but we don't know yet. And
Coming.
like I said, this shit is great, bro. This shit is great.
It's coming. Coming. I don't think like it would be difficult to like leave something that I have that I consider is it's quite amazing. Like it's this past year. The store I'm at, we did a $200,000 sales gain. Like you don't really hear that much. So like
Yeah,
it's I've built great relationships because hey, this guy's up here just killing it, and
yeah,
nice. It's nice.
yeah. This shit is this is good shit, bro. So hey, look, we usually do the chat questions at 40 minutes, but we were, answering I was asking questions. Kicks was knocking them holes out the park, man, finding out a lot about this man right here, man. So what we're gonna do is, man, we're gonna throw it to the chat. The chat. If you have any questions, either anything that I didn't ask, he got kicks, man. I'm throwing it to the chat. I'm gonna read it off. He got kicks is gonna answer it. And hey, man, we can get it in, man. So chat, this is your time to shine, man. If there's any questions you have for my homie, he got kicks, man. Let it be known. Looking ass.
Real quick, I got a question for the chat. I've had an argument with this person on Facebook forever. She said that Canes is terrible.
Kane.
Pissed me off. Canes is amazing.
I don't think damn, I don't remember the last time I even had canes. I don't.
Oh, he's so good, bro.
I mean, because we have them around here. You know, me get your little chicken strips and shit, some fries, a little nice fast piece of toast and some butter. You know what I mean? But I haven't had it. I need to get it. But I haven't had canes yet.
Oh, let's see. Oh, there's questions. Oh God.
Hold on. How do you decide? I'm starting right here. I'm starting right here. Hey, if there's any like in the chat, if y'all got any pussy ass questions, man, let it be known. All right. How do you decide who gets the shoes? I don't know.
I don't. I don't decide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have no control over that at all.
Let me see. The Vintage. How did you get started on YouTube?
Let's see. I guess all right. The Vintage. I'll go back. I had 5 friends that I was with like every day, and they bet me to start a YouTube channel. They bet me $50 a piece that I would just throw a video up, and that's how it started. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, I can actually get views and subs. I was like, okay. I really just did it off of a bet.
Off of bet, hey, the Vintage, that shit was funny as shit. I was like, because like I told Hegotkicks, I was like, usually when people get into the sneaker YouTube game, it wasn't like, you know, it's usually there's been people who I follow and I used to watch their videos, or some people told me I need to get into it because I have a lot of shoes. Like everybody usually has that same story. But with Forrest, he was like, yo, I had some friends and they was like, hey man, we bet you $50 each, man. You go ahead and do this shit. And he was like, bet. And here we go. Facts. Simple as that. Let me see. I got a question. Do you take advantage of your new subs? Say if they was gonna purchase your merch, would you tax them?
I just made merch, and I really don't know. Like, I'm not gonna tax, but of course, like I'm gonna give my money back from making it. I don't tax people. I don't like. It's just a shirt. Like it's just a shirt. It's not like oh my god, here, it's a Jordan shirt. It's $45, or it's a Nike shirt and it's $45. No, it's not gonna be nothing like that.
Who would win in a fight, Skip or Hegotkicks? Jumpman Chris, get your about to get on Jumpman Chris.
Probably go with Skip in the military. So you better win.
Man, hey, that military, don't let it fool you. That military experience don't mean shit to some people. To some people. To some.
If I win a fight with Skip and he's in the military, we're in danger.
I probably won't even use anything in anything military wise. It probably be just straight off memory. Oh, some old street shit. Who knows? Look at that. Let me see. Let me see. You said he have a regular print on his damn controversial wolf, bro. Do you have any questions, man? Look at us. I think you had some. Let me see. Where you from? Where you from? Hegotkicks.
Natchez, Mississippi, but I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
Natchez, Mississippi. He said they ain't got nothing on. How do you pronounce it? Is it Zaxby's? Okay, is it? I don't know. Isn't Zaxby's and Cane's like the same thing in a way?
In a way, it's just Cane's to me is way better.
Like Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Same fucking shit. Look at that. I guess I don't know.
I think Cane's is way better.
Let me see. Oh, then I'm way. I need to hurry up. Let me see. Oh, he said I asked the question 10 times. Oh, my bad, y'all. I'm kind of falling behind. Let me see. Does Hibbets plan on opening a store in New York? Would you know that?
I don't know that. That is way above my pay grade. I think we have some somewhere in New York, though.
Maybe. I don't know. What made you leave Finish Line for Hibbets? Good question.
What made me leave? I had a disagreement with my store manager at Finish Line, and I got hit up by my DM, who used to be my boss. I have a different boss now, and he was like, "Hey, you want to come back? I have a store." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." I was like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Too damn easy. Let me see. Is it true that you shave? Is it true that you shave your face with Manscaped?
Man, honestly, no, I don't, because as you see, I still have the beard, so I don't shave.
What does Hibbits think about you doing YouTube? And being that you're a YouTuber, do you think Hibbits should sponsor you like they do Hiss and Unbreakable Kicks?
They absolutely love that I do YouTube, and I guess, man, should I say it? I guess I don't know. Man, just stay tuned. How about that? I'll say just stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, shit, man. Hey, this is gonna be big.
Something has been signed. I'll just say that something's been signed.
Man, shit. Hey, text me when we get off here. Can you tell me? Shit, can you tell me?
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let me see. We need to go harder on that like button. Yeah, man, y'all go hard on the like button. Looking at that shit, man. I appreciate you all. Look at this. How do stores decide who wins on raffles?
It's honestly it's all with the online, with like the app. So it literally is like they throw it kind of in like a random generator type thing, and it just throws the names out. Really.
Shit. So. Easy peasy. Is it true that in school they called you group of trees? What's that?
Man, I used to always get called Forrest Gump. I got called that all the time. Group of trees. I might have been called that once or twice.
Group of trees. Looking at you. After Big Blue Nation, do you root for UNC or Duke?
Fuck Duke. Fuck Duke.
Okay.
Fuck Duke.
Would you allow bloggers to gain access to unreleased kicks? I'm not in your area, just seeing if you would show love. Good question.
I mean, I have, and honestly, I mean, I have before, especially when I worked for Finish Line a lot. But like certain stuff, like I can only show you like a week out from it, because like whenever we post, and I can make posts about stuff, I can only show it, like if it's for Hibbit, like I can only show it a week out because it's a Nike embargo. So I can't like actually do that. Really, like I can't like bring it out and be like, hey, we got this in a month early, and then show it to you.
Shit, that'll be a fire ass. Whoever's doing that shit, that shit, that'll be good. You gotta get a fucking shoe a month out. Already got that early ass shit. Hell yeah, and it's legit shit. Not no bullshit. People gonna look at. When is that merch coming out?
Soon, before the end of the month.
Shit. What sneaker you wish you had in your collection, excluding Double Up?
Sneaker DB4. Easy.
Oh shit.
I've got just about all the rest of them. I just need that one.
Dang.
I almost had it, but it got stolen from the shop. So.
Oh shit. Man, it'll happen. Look. Hey, you know what? Hey, damn, this is a question that I just thought about. Would you ever do a little puss ass sneaker battle?
I'd think about it. I would consider it.
I said that'd be pretty neat. That'd be, because you probably got some shit, you know what I mean? Especially like on the Jordan 4 side of the game. You got some heat in that shit, man. Real talk. Let's see. Are all your thumbnails authentic?
Yeah, do them. I don't do them like everybody else. I do them on my phone. Like literally, like I just literally just put it there and just put it in the pixeler, and then it's that way. I don't do too much time on that, which I should do a lot more and take a lot more time to it.
The thumbnails looking at. Let me see. What does Hibbits think of?
You asked that one.
I'm like, damn, this shit went up. Hold on. Let me see. If there was a shoe you can grab in a fire, what would it be?
That one. All day, every day.
White cement. I miss my white cements. I miss both of them. The one with the Jumpman on the back that came out, I think 2013, I believe. No, 2012. 2012 with a Jumpman on the back, and then the ones that came out with the Nike, the most recent drop of the ones on the Nike. I missed both of them. I made both of them walk the plank. I made the 2012 pair, white cement with the Jumpman. There was a line, and some cocksucker was cutting in front of the line and everybody. And when I got to the front, there was only like size 10s left. So I was like, shit, I ain't waiting this damn line to leave with nothing. So I went ahead and bought the size 10, knowing damn well I can't wear it. And it stayed dead stock till like, shit, maybe like 6 years or some shit. And I ended up making them walk the plank. It is what it is.
I can't. That shoe, I gotta take that shoe. All the rest of them, I hate to say it, but they be burnt up motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Burnt as hell. I don't care what it is. Off-white Presto, off-white 90, fuck them.
Yeah. That's real. Are you serious? You choosing a GR? You know how the shit is. You choosing a GR over the hype shit?
Yeah. Now, granted, you might see me throw my couch to the fucking window to try to get more out.
Yeah.
Fuck out.
Yeah. Bro, that shit funny. How do you feel about stores backdooring kicks? That's a good question.
Truly, I hate it so much, but I understand it. Like, there's a store up here, not gonna say what store, but it is a boutique, and it does get everything. It does get Off-White. It does get OVO. It gets everything. And they're pretty notorious about it, and they don't really hide it too much. But I mean, I get it because most of the people in that line are resellers that I see all the time. Yeah. And so these people here are going to make money. So I get what he's doing. He's like, why would I sell it to you for retail whenever I know you're about to go make $700-800 more off of me? I mean, I understand it. I get why they think that, but God, I hate it. I hate it. Like, I just can't do it.
Shit,
I never. If I owned a boutique, I could.
What's the new news that makes you think you'll get more pairs?
Damn. I can't really. Like I said, I can't really say just yet. Like,
bet that's pretty much. Pretty much no comment. Looking at
I can't really say just yet until until I get the okay from everybody, and it's just something's been signed and it's gonna happen.
Man, shit, I can't wait. Pretty much everybody in this chat, when we wrap it up and I hit end, we gonna talk, and then I'm gonna know. He's gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, and I ain't gonna say shit until you say it. Facts. Next question. Let me see. How is the shoe game and sneaker culture in Louisville? Yeah, that's a good ass question.
Man, it's definitely different. People here don't really go for the hype as much. Like they do like hype, but they don't go as much. Like I see the same people, it seems like, that come in all the time asking for GRs, and it could be a whole lot better though. Like I've been in a lot of places, like it's not, Jumperman Chris says it's trash, but there's not any sneaker shows, there's nothing like that really anymore. There used to be one good one and it got played out, and it's decent. I just it could be a whole lot better. I've been to a lot better places.
That's a good ass question.
Yeah, it is.
What's the wildest proposition someone came to you with to get some free shoes?
Like if they're asking me to buy them a pair of shoes, I get asked that question a lot. People DM me, and they're like, "Hey, I can't afford a shoe or this and that," and like, whenever people ask that, I would love to help out, but I don't really know how much of this you're telling me is true.
Exactly. Then I would be like, hey man, if I help you out, that means I gotta help 30 other motherfuckers who ask, man. I ain't got it like that, bro. So I'm sorry, man. You gotta shit, man. Hustle like I did. I'll throw my ass and shit. I hustle like Skip goes hard. Look it. Thank you. Shit.
Yeah, DM that.
What is going on with Unbreakable stealing all the people money, not paying them back? What Skinny said.
I have no clue about that. Honestly, I've got, I have no clue.
But that's a strong ass question, Jamie. Jamie said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna ask it," and I honor that. Hey, ask shit.
Yeah,
pretty much.
I don't know anything about it, so I'm not gonna speak on something I have no clue about.
Indeed. What is your nearest future goal in the shoe game? Good question.
In the shoe game in general, it would be to complete the 4 collection.
Okay.
I'm close, but there's some stuff that I'm waiting to re-release because I don't want to go back and get stuff that's DS that's really old that I can't wear. So
makes sense. Makes sense because as soon as you buy it, you put that motherfucker on, and it's gonna look like somebody sprinkled crumbs and powder on the ground, and then blah. Look at us. And we Chino with the last puss sad question because we passed our hour kicking it with He Got Kicks. Looking at us. How many 4s do you have? He Got Kicks. Last question.
Including double ups, I think I counted. Because I even went to my dad's and I didn't pull those up here for some reason. I think I had 36 pairs of 4s.
Damn, that's a lot of 4s. It reminds me of because am I younger? I ain't gonna say younger like this shit was like when I was a teenager, but maybe a few years ago, Jordan 4s was the most. I had more Jordan 4s than anything in my collection. Like I had like 2004 Cool Grade 4s. I had the Pure Monies. I had the Turbo Greens. I had the Oreo 4s. I had the Fire Red 4s. I had the damn man, what other damn 4s I had? I can't think of them. I had
what's even worse is
Black Cat 4s. Yeah, go ahead.
I have more Jordan 1s than I do 4s.
Yeah, and now it's 1s. Now it's 1s because shit.
They drop
you know how it is. Ones are fresh, nice, simple ass shoe. And I know if I can get my hands on some 1s, I can do some things with it. Look at Toro. Thank you, Kennard. Toro. Why did I forget about the Toro? This is like one of my favorite damn pairs. I'm tripping. But yeah, I had like a lot of 4s and shit. A lot of 4s.
Hey, I'll do a T-Jack. T-Jack said, check my last question.
All right, T-Jack. Scrolling up. Oh, would you allow blogging in your store?
Yes. I don't really care. To me, it's free publicity for my store, letting people know what I got.
Man, and I always realize there are like some stores that be like, no filming. And when people say no filming, I'm like, man, y'all probably got some freaky shit going on in the store or something, some Illuminati shit somewhere in here that you don't want me to show. Because if you say no vlogging, and here I am telling everybody who knows me, hey, come to this store, they got the shit, it'll help you make your day. You get your sales and shit like that, and then you got people say no vlogging. I'm like, man, y'all got some nasty shit going on in here. That's what I always think. These some nasty motherfuckers in facts. Don't let me do my.
I'm all about getting all about it.
Man, bro. Hey, and look, man, we reached an hour and 8 minutes, bro. Man, He Got Kicks, man. Thank you again, bro. Man, I learned some stuff about you, man. Shit, you pretty much, pretty much He Got Kicks is a jock, and he was like strong and smarter than everybody, and he had all the kicks, and people were like, hey man, he got kicks. And then He Got Kicks was like, hey man, that shit, I like that. And then he got that, and then he had kicks and shit like that. And he wanted some Cool Grade 4s, and he gonna get them, but he ended up getting some Military Blues and Air Jordan 4s is life. He got kicks, man. And man, bro, man, thank you. Bro, man, solid dude, bro. Solid dude, man. I'm telling the chat, man. He Got Kicked, solid guy, man. Thank you so much, bro, for for lending me your time. Because people need to realize that when I do these interviews, I hit people up and this is their time. They're lending me to do what I do, man. And like I said, man, he got kicks, bro. Thank you so much, man. It was an honor, bro. It was an honor doing this interview with you. Thank you for actually doing the interview. Because like I said in the beginning, you know what I mean? I hit people up and they like, yeah, we do it. Yeah, shit, yeah. And then when it comes down to it, they don't. Motherfuckers don't want to answer phones and reply to text messages no more, but your ass is active on IG. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. So I'll leave it alone. Shit, that's their bad. But he got kicked through. Thank you.
Like I said, you my bro. You ever want me back on, I'll be back on. Peace out, everybody in the chat. Love you guys again. I love everybody in the chat because, of course, if you are one of his subs or one of his followers or anything in the chat, then you are all right with me. You definitely, I love you guys. I love everybody, really. Again, T-Jack, tell everyone how great Hibbett Rewards program is. Yes, everybody go shop with Hibbett Sports. You already know Hibbett Sports. We have one of the best rewards programs. Get to $200, get $10 off on your rewards. You can build them up. You can use them all at once. I know somebody that got a free pair of retros before because he had $200 in rewards points. So
sell that shit. You damn right. And one thing I will say, shout out to Hibbett's because I got my Gamma 12s at Hibbett's. I got my Toro 4s at Hibbett's. And then my puss ass waited till 3 o'clock. And the other person did not pick up his 10.5 Toro 4s. And I got that one that's still dead stock. I got my Taxi 12s, I believe, at Hibbett's. I got a bunch of shoes at Hibbett's when I used to live where I'm from and shit. They have the Hibbett's down there, man. So shout out to Hibbett's. I actually haven't shopped at Hibbett's because they don't have them around here, but Hibbett's goes hard. Hibbett's shit, man.
It's nice. Like I said, our rewards program, man, you can build it up and you can get literally you can in at Finish Line, Foot Locker, all that. You can only use $20. That's the max that they'll let you use. Nah, if you get all this and you build it up, you can use it all. It doesn't matter. And once you get to once you spend $250 before tax, it goes to instead of 1 point per dollar to 1.5. It's pretty dope.
Bet. And like I said, I haven't shopped in the Hibbett's in a minute, so I kind of forgot about that because they don't have any around here, man. But hey, thank you. He got kicks. All my homies and my homettes. If you're not subscribed to He Got Kicks, my homie right here puts out that daily puss ad content. He comes with the early looks, the early on foots, on feet, however you blah blah blah, whatever, man. The man holds it down, man. And hey, man, like I said, bro, thank you so much. And hey, like I said, I'm gonna turn this off, and then me and the homie gonna talk. He's gonna tell me what he's gonna tell me, and I'm gonna be like, and then I'm gonna be like, I ain't saying shit, and then I'm gonna wait till he says it. Facts. That is it. You got anything else, bro?
Love you guys. Be safe. Of course, practice social distancing right now. It isn't about all of us and everything. It's about others. Love you guys. Again, be safe. Race to 15K right now. We almost there.
Bam. Too easy. And we are out. Don't go anywhere yet, bro. We're gonna talk. Then we are out, man. Y'all take care. Thank you, everybody, man. I'm Skip Goes Hard, the most underrated, never duplicated, funniest nigga you can game facts. Thank you, chat, for holding it down. Thank you, He Got Kicks again. Legendary interview. We are good. And stay tuned for the next interview, which will be, I just got to hit him up, and I know he'll, blah, blah, blah. But that is it, man. Y'all take care. Y'all have a good night, and peace. Peace. Looking ass. Hold on, bro. Hold on.